You have to learn how to become a profitable person. I mean, this really goes for everyone. Most of our issue is that we don't know how to become profitable. Profit is something that we're somewhat against. At the same time, we're also hoping someone else fits the bill. And many of you out there, God has told you to start a school for the local community. He's told you to start some type of community center because these things are vital to society. There's so many people out there hurting. So this is important work. I believe in this work. I was a church planter, and so I've got real world experience here. But I've also taken my own company that I started with $35 and generated well over $800,000 in revenue by myself with no employees. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to ministry and also when it comes to business. And what I see most often with these nonprofit leaders and pastors is that they're not comfortable with profit. They don't know how to make a profit, and they're not quite sure how that fits in with the work that they're doing. I'm not saying you have to have money to impact someone's life, but eventually, if you're going to try to grow that impact, if you're going to try to make it world class, if you're going to try to make it the best you can offer, and if you're trying to see your vision really grow and prosper, money's going to come into play. What is money? Money is just an exchange of value. That's all it is. It's just a tool. You're going to need this tool and understand this tool specifically to do the right kind of work for the kingdom of God. And I think it starts with first deciding to become a profitable person yourself. All right. And what is a profitable person? A profitable person is someone who believes that they are responsible to make more of whatever they get their hands on. That's our responsibility as parents. That's our responsibility as pastors. That's our responsibility as business owners. Mediocrity is taking as little responsibility as possible and leaving things pretty much how they were before you got there. A mediocre person is not running around robbing people. They're not a criminal, but they're also not pushing it forward. They're just medium. They're just mediocrity. Becoming a profitable person, first, you take responsibility for everything around you. You take responsibility for your children. You take responsibility for your community. You take responsibility for yourself. Those are the people that change the world. Those are the people that change their neighborhood. Those are the people that change their family, is because someone rises up and says, I'm going to take responsibility for this. Now, I'm not telling you what to take responsibility for. That's between you and the Spirit. But what I am saying is that if you go to the Spirit with an open heart and say, listen, show me what I'm responsible for. Show me what I can impact. Show me what I can do. I believe the Spirit of goodness will come and let you know exactly where you can start. And then second, I've got to look for opportunity, right? No matter how bad the situation is right now, there is always an opportunity within it. And so you have to look for the opportunities involved. If the place where you are is totally filthy and dirty, guess what I'm hearing as a business person? Man, a great cleaning company could clean up there, right? There's a problem, and therefore there is a need, right? And after you find a problem and you find a need, all you have to bring to it is a solution, and then find the people who are interested in paying you for that solution. All a business is a problem and a need that is matched with someone who's taken responsibility for that problem and need and offering a solution to the people who want that solution. That's all a business is. Well, some of you are saying, but they don't have this and they don't have that. Well, guess what? That puts you right back to square zero. You can help people that can't exchange value. That's fine. But you need to add some people that can exchange value. Somewhere around there, you have got to find people that can be customers. You have got to find people that can exchange value with you for solving their problems. And then from that profit, you can go and help as many people as you can with that, say, can't exchange value, right? Let's just say they are the people that need the help the most. So you're giving fish, but you're not teaching them how to fish, right? So they're always dependent on you for another fish, every day, and until you're dead, or until you're burnt out, or until you're divorced, or until your whole family comes crashing around, until your children get off into something so horrible that you finally have to say, what the heck is going on? What's going on? I've seen this over and over and over, because you don't have time to pour into your own family, your own children, because there's no profit. You have got to become a profitable person. And I want to tell you, it's a trick of the enemy, because he is the only one that benefits from you burning out, getting sick, and possibly getting divorced, and God forbid, losing your children and your legacy. You are sacrificing them to a large degree for everybody else's children. And that's not fair. That is not fair to them. They deserve their parent to be profitable. They deserve to go to the best schools if they qualify for it. They deserve to have a car when they need it. They deserve to have a house where they can have some square footage so that they can study, so that they can go play without being told, hey, you're too loud, because you're right next to each other. My life dramatically changed for the better when I learned that in order to help the most amount of people throughout my entire life, I have got to deal with this profitability issue. I've got to learn how to become profitable. It's not as hard as you think it is. It starts with the mindset. There are gifts in you. There are talents in you. There are books and principles and so much genius and so much study that you've given to things that people need. The next point is you have to build a team. Once you find the opportunity, you got to bring other people in. Ask everybody that you know you've helped, they appreciate you. Ask them tomorrow and say, would you be willing to, you fill in the blank. You know what you need, right? Ask more of the people that you're helping. That is fair exchange, right? You're supposed to do that, right? And so build your team. You need to start a company. Start a different entity that is specifically designated for profit. The vision of this specific team is to develop more profitable ways to bring in profit for what we're doing, all right? And there's different kinds of profit. Like I said, it's not just money. It's also volunteerism. It's also goodwill. It's also branding. It's also people in marketing, people knowing that you're there, completely committed to how do we grow everything we're doing here? How do we make it not only better as far as qualitative, but also make it more quantitatively growing? How do we bring more dollars in, right? How do we create more revenue? How do we build skills, right, that will lead this entire organization towards being more strong in the earth so that we can do more, do it quicker, do it faster, and do it better? And if you're not the person to do this, hire someone, right? Bring someone on or raise someone up within your group to say, hey, your job is not only just the spiritual part of it. We got that part. Your job is to look at how do we become more profitable. You will turn your entire organization around within 12 months to 18 months. Unbelievably. You'll look back and say, wow, I didn't know we had all of this ability sitting right here. I didn't know we could do this. You can vastly improve your situation if you just take those 4 steps and you start to think about it seriously, put some time into it, put some thought into it, and start to build your team around this mindset. The most important thing is the mindset. You first got to say, hey, it's okay to be profitable. We need to be profitable, and we're going to be profitable. Hey, I hope this helps. My name is Jason Oliver. This is The Profitable Person. God bless you.